Hello, welcome Pisces to your September 2018 general horoscope reading. So, Pisces, as always, I would just love to hear from you. Drop me a comment below. Let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling. What's going on? Did the eclipses that we finished up in August, how did that last one treat you? I feel like last month's message, correct me if I'm wrong below, but I feel like there was a lot of heavy stuff and heavy sort of messages and even lessons that were popping up last month. But here in September, Pisces, guess what? We're in Virgo season, and Virgo is your polar opposite sign. So your intimate partnerships, relationships are being accentuated. So are you excited? So we'll see, we'll take a look, and let's go over the astrology, because there is a lot happening. I have so many notes with the astrology here. While we're waiting on your tarot cards to pop out. Ooh, before we get into the astrology, I know some of you have asked me about how you can further connect with me on social media, just for more tips and fun and all that. My Instagram is actually joshua.lionlight, so follow me there, and I post all kinds of information and yada yada, so we can connect more on there. So, all right. The astrology of September. Let's go, Pisces. So let's start the Virgo new moon. So the Virgo new moon is on the 9th. This day, Venus will also move into... Woo! Sorry, you just had a few cards pop out here. Here we go. It's already beginning. So, Virgo new moon. You are definitely probably going to see, Pisces, some new sort of developments in regards to love, in regards to partnerships. Close partnerships. So that could be business partnerships, the one-on-one people that you are closest to. So those are definitely... Watch out for the 9th, the Virgo new moon. And, with Venus moving into Scorpio, that's a fellow water sign. So that can feel really good for you. That can feel, extra depth of connection. And your last card just popped out. So extra depth of connection for you, Pisces, is really showing up for you around that time frame. So pay attention to then. Also, the full moon of the month will be on the 24th. The full moon will be in the sign of Aries. So that's that fire sign. I was just telling Scorpio in their reading, it's almost like turning the ignition in your car with this full moon, with an Aries full moon. It's like jump-starting and triggering that engine on, that riveting up, So there's that energy going on. And so you might, really feel like this kind of fiery, inspirational sort of surge to act, to do. And, so just, watch out that you don't burn yourself out, but take advantage of that sort of influence that pops up. And then also one of my favorite days that is showing up this month in September, Pisces, pay attention to the 11th. Not only is it an 11th universal year, we just had the new moon in Leo, an eclipse on the 11th in August. Here in September, we have the sun sextiling Jupiter. The sun will also be trining Pluto. Wow. So this is a day of financial rewards, breakthroughs, career breakthroughs, and just positive. These are positive aspects, positive flow in these areas. Changes, making changes and adjustments in these areas will be a lot more easy with this kind of energy. Feeling that sense of worth, sense of self-identity will flow more easily. There'll be a lot less resistance, Pisces, with this energy. We've had some of that resistance and kind of tough energy with the eclipses. But here in September, it is so much lighter. Like, woo! And looking at your cards, it's definitely lightening up for you too. So this is exciting. It's exciting. So Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and take you down here so you can look at your cards, and I shall discuss the astrology a hair further. Just want to go over a couple more highlights with you. So there's going to be a big emphasis come the 15th and 16th with Mercury. It's similar energy to the 11th, except it's Mercury instead of the Sun. Mercury will be trining Pluto. Then Mercury the following day will be sextiling Jupiter. So, especially in the way of writing, speaking, communicating, those inspirations and abilities are just going to be so driven and lightened up and inspired at this time. So take advantage of that energy. Spiritual matters, you know, can really be emphasized during this time as well, especially with Mercury sextiling Jupiter. You know, you might see a lot of prophetic sort of messages and internalizations come through. Then a few days later, on the 20th, you have the Sun conjuncting Mercury. And so that is like your words are gold that day, and the words that you have sown are just shimmering gold. You can really use that energy to speak what you want into your reality. Affirm what you want. Ask for what you want, okay? Beautiful day for that. And then, of course, Pisces, on the 22nd, we have the fall equinox in Libra season starts. So a lot of beautiful, big, powerful energy coming up. All right, Pisces, I'm going to get you some rune stones. All right, you got 4 here. I'm going to cast them. All right, deep breath. Yours kind of stayed in one area. Alrighty, Pisces. So Pisces, at the center of your reading, you have the 4 of Cups. So right off the bat, I'm getting the message of some of you might be sort of keeping to your comfort zone, keeping to the sort of fantasy-like comfort zone in order to avoid getting your feelings hurt. But you're really being asked with energy in September to break that pattern of feeling. Open up a little bit more. Get vulnerable again. Get vulnerable again, Pisces. You know, you see this man kind of wallowing a little bit in self-pity. Don't stay here in the self-pity. You can't properly receive and see the things that you want develop if you stay here. So there's something here about relinquishing that sort of self-doubt or self-pity that's showing up, okay? Because I know a lot of you Pisces have come from last month and a little bit even before that, where, you know, there have been some emotional matters and things come up. You know, I totally understand that. But you are invited to be vulnerable, be courageous enough to open up your heart again. And I'm really getting that here because you have Kanaz informing this. Kanaz is that rune of opening that heart space up, your imagination up again. You know, don't also, when it comes specifically to your imagination and what you're creating, Pisces, through your imagination, there's a little bit of closed-mindedness, staying within your comfort zone. But you're being invited, something else is wanting to come in to open up your imagination, your fantasy, creativity up more. And so you have to kind of get out of this self-limiting area. And it is resulting from the recent past here where, like I just said, you know, you've been going through some tough breaks, some emotional matters that have really weighed you down. And I understand, Pisces, it's hard to get back up from that, but it's done with. What the Ten of Swords here is telling me, telling you, Pisces, it is done with. This is done. This is done. You don't have to worry about that connection, that bad experience coming back. It's done. It's in the past. Okay, so take a breath and know that. All right, talking further here. So this is beautiful. You have a past connection with someone. It's a very sort of energetic, almost telepathic, I'm getting, connection with some person here in September that is really informing your whole month, inspiring your whole month. I feel like someone here with the Six of Cups is almost giving you the new surge of information that you need to give you that pick-me-up energy to raise your spirits, from this zone. So that is gorgeous, and I'm really getting that also with Burak being paired with the Six of Cups. And Burak, it's a beautiful rune of love and connection. And there's a sense here that I'm getting with the Six of Cups in this, that there's, especially for you women out there, if there's been a tough sort of relationship with another male figure in your life, there's something here about an apology, someone else feeling really sorry for the way things happened, perhaps for their reaction, or just in general for how this situation ended, for how that fight went. Whatever it is exactly, there's a sense of sorrow here, but wanting to reconnect, wanting to apologize. And so I'm really getting that. It's like this beautiful, genuine sort of human connection and apology happening. Someone wanting to really offer their forgiveness. And vice versa. This exchange of forgiveness. But it's very much on an internal level, but I feel like it's really going to manifest, you know, for you guys, where it's really going to, a lot of you Pisces, it's going to happen because you have the Three of Cups showing up here next. And so this is about connecting and celebrating and feeling good again with those close relationships. I mean, look at them. Look at them so happy. Just enjoying each other's company. So yeah, come mid-month and beyond here, especially Pisces, this is what you're getting. You're getting this union, this beautiful union with people and reconnecting, I feel like, with someone. A lot of you are reconnecting with someone. Laying your differences aside. You know, I'm really getting, especially looking at these two, laying those differences aside and just realizing that you care for one another and that that's enough. That's enough. You can learn to appreciate each other's differences, as we really all should, right? Because we all have something to offer. So, it really starts, though, Pisces, with you sort of breaking out of this. I am getting, there's a little bit of a victim mentality here, okay? But I don't want to make you feel bad about that, Pisces, because we pretty much all get there, especially when we've gone through this kind of heavy weight, this kind of heavy burden, where we felt like we were stabbed in the back and we went through all kinds of hardships and lessons. It's hard to come back from that. But look at what's coming in for you. And if you look, the hand, this is how it's showing in the reading. People and this hand issuing a cup to you. They're wanting to connect with you, Pisces. They're wanting to raise your spirits once again. Your spirits are being raised by some others this month. But you have to also make the step to drop it. Leave this in the past. Leave that weight where it belongs, in the past. And you have Uras sitting down here, as well as Tyr. And Tyr is fully upright, which I love, because this shows an abundance of relationships coming in. You sharing, them sharing, and just feeling overall accomplished and feeling that sense of compassion again within your friends circle, your group circle, with that person of the past. And what's really beautiful here, Pisces, is that here you end with the Three of Pentacles. And so you have the Three of Cups right here. So 3 and 3. This is like, I love this. This is beautiful. So here, by the end of the month, especially approaching that next full moon, I feel like not only, you know, are those connections with other people really coming back into flow and balance again, but your creativity. Your creativity is reaching a height. Your imagination is open back up. And it's really, I feel like your sort of creativity and imagination has been heightened and sparked because whoever these people are coming in for you, helping raise your spirits, you know, that helping you raise your spirits, it's giving you this rejuvenation, this new sort of enlightenment about yourself and your current condition. And so that's beautiful. You have quite the little helpers on your side. And like I said, for a lot of you too, especially women, there's a man down here. It's a male figure who's really coming in to offer his hand or offer his gracious sort of apology. So that's gorgeous. I love seeing this. This looks like it's going to be a month of abundant connections, status, you know, you're really being recognized in your circle. You know, these people see each other, they recognize each other, they appreciate each other for who they are. And, you know, as you see with these men in the Three of Pentacles, they're appreciating this individual's skill. They're honoring his skill and, you know, inviting him to work with them. So that could be happening here for some of you Pisces, where you get this kind of opportunity with your business, you know, not just personal relationships. So gorgeous time for you Pisces. I think that really concludes the message here in September for you. Beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, just want to show you real quick too, the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles here, man, this is like, some of you, I'm getting the sense, might be getting a raise, might be getting some show of appreciation for your work, for your time, and even simply for your energy, for you just being a beautiful light being in your group circle, in your friend circle. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely Pisces. I like this. So we will discuss your animal spirit message in the extended video reading. As always, the extended video reading link will be below in the descriptions box, so you can click on that. We'll, of course, I'll lay out 3 animal spirits, and then you Pisces get to rely on your own intuition, and you get to select your own spirit guide for the month, and then we'll discuss what your little helper has to say, of course. So we'll discuss more on the astrology as well, because there's just so much. Some other days that are just, woo, you know, very informative. So Pisces, if any of you do want to do a personal one-on-one reading with me, look at something specific, whatever, of course you can email me. Address is below in the descriptions as well. Or just message me on my Etsy shop. You can always do that as well. So I will see you very soon, Pisces. Have a fantastic month, all right?